Good morning, everyone. It's about 4:30 in the morning, and I'm waking up in Red Thunder's sleeper. Alright, so what are we doing today? We've got a short trip this morning, actually. Let's take a look around. Yep, it's nice and dark here. You know what? I'm just gonna go stretch my legs, go visit the gas station, go use the shower, go get some coffee. Yeah, coffee is definitely needed. And I'll be right back. Alright, that's much better. Feel way fresher. How do I get back to Red Thunder? I'll just go across here, be fine. Alright. Well, it's a nice, peaceful, quiet morning. In fact, there's almost nothing around. It's just gone 5. And we are near the Grand Canyon. We are taking this massive Volvo bulldozery type thing. We have about a couple hour drive today, give or take. But yeah, let's jump into Red Thunder and, well, you know what? Let's just, that's such a beautiful sight. Kind of feel like I want to just step to the side here and take a picture. It wouldn't be the best. Alright, so you know what, I'm just gonna jump in. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and fire the girl up. There you go. So we have 800,000 and 811 miles, or booby, if you wish to be immature enough. Obviously, I wouldn't be like that. So what have we got today? Well, we're running the Cummins KT, or KTA to be technical, the after-cooled version. This is the 600 horsepower, which, this is a 1983 vintage engine. Back in 83, that was a lot of power. It's nothing to be sniffed at today. Torque output, 1650 foot-pounds. That's a little less than we would see from a 600 horsepower in the 2020s. It's still decent. I'm using a 13-speed transmission today with a 3.7 final drive. That gives me shorter gearing than you might otherwise expect, but this engine likes to be revved. Essentially, at 1500 RPM, I'm doing about 65. Maybe a little faster. I need to wake up. So yeah, you know what? I don't particularly want to sit here and wait for Red Thunder to warm up all the way. Let's just switch to my temperature. 120. You can actually see the gauge, the coolant or water temperature is to the left of the tachometer or the rev counter. And then engine oil temperature is very important. That's just left of the GPS navigation unit. And that's showing, well, I mean, I can see it on the dashboard, but 125, 130. Well, select gear. Oh, I should turn on the lights. Yep. Let's take a look over my shoulder. Anything around me? Let's go ahead and power down both windows. Managed to get a good spot here last night. Okay. I think we're safe to go. Oh, look at that. So even with this extra short gearbox, this engine doesn't have the best startability off the line. How do I get where I want to be? I guess I can just go straight ahead. Yeah, because I gotta turn right. Okay. In fact, there is no one around, which is good. Treat this engine with kid gloves while she's still cold, although she'll warm up pretty quickly. Tell people which direction I'm going. It's a stop sign anyway, so there's a bit of construction work down there, or someone's been pulled over. should probably stop, seeing as I'm told to. I'm going to drop to first to move off. I think on the 13th speed, first is a bit of a crawler gear, but I just don't have much torque right off when we're going to move off. Did that bus just appear from nowhere? He just put his lights on. I don't know. And I could be here a while. Is he turning in? Well, there's nothing behind him right now, so I think I'm good to go after this Volvo. Yeah, I should be able to make that. Okay, let's get on the power. Lock shift a couple of gears. I think I want to take it nice and wide here so I don't run over the stop sign. Okay. Looks like we cleared it. Gonna go ahead and get the windows up. So yeah, that was fairly straightforward. So I don't believe that the game or the simulation requires you to treat your engine carefully when it's cold, but it's how I would drive it in real life. Because I would try not to upset too many vehicles, which I seem to be managing to do. And there we go. Set cruise at 35. This engine does need quite a few revs just to perform. 40. Yeah, that's pretty much normal temperature now, and I'm riding over something that's causing it to vibrate. Alright, let's give it a bit more go. Now, this cargo is what, £55,000? I'm all over the road. So, it's not the biggest, heaviest cargo by a long shot. And it's not that this engine struggles with this much cargo. But you definitely tell that this engine really needs those revs. And in some ways, it's harder to drive than the slightly older and torque restricted 525 engine I've been using. You get this engine above 1500 RPM though, and it performs very well. You just, of course, you burn diesel like it's going out of fashion. And we are not increasing speed. I'm going to have to shift down, I think. Yep, down to 11. Still leading speed. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to let it spin up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to run out of speed. I guess we'll just hit 65. What's the worst that happens, right? I can switch off my temperature dashboard display like so. Outside temperature is 75. That's a beautiful, pleasant morning. That's what I like to see. And then mileage. Current is the bottom one, 3.8 to the gallon. But I'm under load. I'll be under full load right now. Okay. And as we crest this hill. And the top one is the average since I filled up, which was fairly recently, but 140 miles ago, looking at the dash, at the odometer. That's 4 miles per gallon. That's it's not great. You can see why though. You start to accelerate and or you start to climb a hill and the mileage just drops. If we can get to cruising, going down a hill, that will bump up a little bit. Like, da-da! Okay, it's not using any fuel now, it's going down a gradient, but see it start to feed the power in. Guess I need a long flat road to really get a measure of what consumption would be. But I'm not using the KT 600 for efficiency reason. I'm using it because I can, because I've got a big cargo to carry. I also can't steer properly. But at least my air horns work, right? That's really beautiful. There's sort of like mist on the horizon. I hope it's not rain. Those clouds might imply rain, but... And I'm almost here. Let's kill cruise. I think I'm going to use the engine brake. Oh yeah, I need to brake. This transmission has a retarder, and that certainly helps braking effort. It can cause you to lock up the driven wheels. And for this truck it's 6x4. Bogged down now. Yeah, and again, let's go back to 5th. That was too low. 6 will do. That's full power. And that's all I've got. Dang. Well, I'm just going to keep it in this gear then. That's as much power as I've got with quite a short ratio gearbox. Oh. Oops. Meant to push my air horn. Much satisfying. Hey, excuse me. Mind you, I am stuck in too high gear. Alright, well, that was a trip to Chick-fil-A on a Sunday afternoon, not knowing it was a Sunday. Which is my nice way of saying a fuster. And the second word to fuster is the noise a hen makes. I'll let you guess what I'm about to not say. Okay, well that was a... I guess that just goes to show you gotta map your keys to hit the right key, but also AI traffic can be kind of a bit of a chump, really. Okay, let's I am gonna potentially mess this up. I don't want to run over the side of the road. I can, I just don't want to. And I think I'm going to. Yeah, I am. Should miss that lamppost though. Okay, well, I've yet to perfect the art of not cutting curbs. Alright, well we're almost here. That's good to see. That was a very short trip today. Mostly I just wanted to experiment with this particular engine and transmission, and did an overnight stop. Figured I'd bring you boys and girls for the ride. Let's go ahead and... Oh, this is not going to be fun. You know what? Let's use my flashers. All nice and wide. There's nothing coming. That's good. Drop the window and say good morning to the foreman here, or delivery guy, or whatever he is. Try not to run into the fence. Morning, Gav. Okay, you're talkative. All right. Well, I think I can drop this off. Let's just try it. Yay! So, don't really feel like doing that because I might make a mess of it with everybody watching. So I'm just going to go ahead and deliver it here. So let's see, what was the total trip for that? 155 miles, and not really that much of a trip. And 38 gallons, so it's not exactly the most efficient vehicle I've had. 4 to the gallon, that's okay. Context of what I was doing, I'm happy with that. Great, well hopefully you've enjoyed that. Click a like if you have. Click dislike if you haven't. But you know what? Have a great day. And I'll see you the next time. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.